I will tell you, you say you don't have confidence in anybody. I might take exception to that because I'm going to assure you, I'm guessing anyway, that you have plenty of confidence in this Georgia defense. Listen, the Bulldogs, unlike some of these other teams, have really looked strong. Now, they got a long ways to go, I recognize, but they continue their perfect start to the season with a big win over South Carolina. The Dogs' defense shined once again, allowing just 296 total yards, forcing 2 turnovers against the Gamecocks. They've only allowed 23 total points all season long. Now, the Dogs have been one of the most dominant defensive teams in the country this season, holding opponents to just under 8 points a game and under 220 yards of total offense per outing. Both of those numbers, the third best in the FBS. Kirby Smart's squad registering the second highest rated defense per ESPN's FPI. This was a befuddled, I love that word, Shane Beamer after the loss to Georgia.
Shane, obviously they've got a really good defensive line over there. Just what were they doing to maybe make things physical on the offensive side and maybe being able to get a push?
Who was doing?
Georgia's defensive line. What were they doing to maybe make things difficult on the offense?
They've got like 100 5-star football players on their defense. They have a defensive lineman that weighs 340 pounds and runs better than everybody on this call. They've got 5-star defensive backs. They're big and physical and fast. I mean, other than that, they're really freaking good. That's why they have the top defense in the country. They're hard to run the football on. So there wasn't some magical scheme they came out with tonight. They got 5-star recruits everywhere, and they play really physical. Damn.
I love, we give coaches a hard time sometimes for not being candid. That's about as candid as it gets. And the ironic thing about this, David, is that he's not wrong. Is this Georgia defense historically good?
I'm not ready to go there yet, but I'll say this, it's trending in that direction. But I'll tell you what, the back end haven't really been tested yet. Like, we thought Clemson was going to be a test, but apparently they can't score against anybody at any of the Georgia universities. Georgia Tech, I mean, they struggled to score against Georgia Tech this past weekend. So I'm not ready to go there yet, but what I see from the defensive line and the front seven, just the front seven, you're talking about Big Jordan Davis, Trayvon Walker, Jalen Carter, Channing Tindall, Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean, Adam Anderson, Nolan Smith. The list goes on and on and on of great players who do versatile, who does multiple things. That's what makes it so hard when so many guys that can do so many different things, whether it's rush the passer, whether it's coverage, whether you're big, huge, physical guy that can two-gap or just slap you in the face and run by you and go get the quarterback. So the front seven has proven it is as dominant as we've seen in a long time. The back half will be tested throughout the season and have to prove that it belongs in the elite of elite.
Yeah, David, I don't think I could say it any better than that, honestly. They've shown, I mean, shoot, you and I were both on the field for the Clemson game, and I think by the third quarter I realized, hey, if I need a bathroom break, I could do it while Clemson's on offense. They were not allowing anything. They are fast. They are physical. They wrap up well. I'm also with you in terms of I'm not necessarily ready to say that they are historically good, but like you said, it's trending that way. And if you look at their schedule, we are certainly going to find out if they're able to kind of continue to keep this thing rolling the way they are. And I think that they will. They were a great defense last year. Obviously, they had some pieces that they had to replace coming into 2021. And I think so far there's been promise there at the very worst, right? So I think that we're going to continue to see a dominant Georgia defense, and which is going to be great for them if their offense is going to be up and down.
Well, listen, the Bulldogs have Vandy next weekend. Then it gets interesting after that. My favorite part of the whole thing, though, he says, Frank Beamer, other than that, they're really freaking good. Everybody's good, and other than that, they're really freaking good. Listen, we'll see, but that Georgia defense off to a pretty solid start.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.